Welcome back, it is Axel, also known as Cringe Master Alert, and in today's video, as you see by the thumbnail and the title, we're going to be talking about Back to the Future 2. This is seriously coming out maybe an hour after I posted the first review because I set it as like a release at 3:35 a.m. and that's halfway through part 2 for me because I'm recording this as I finish the movies. But I can't help but give this a 5 star as well as the original. The original is way better than the second, but the second one, based off enjoyability alone, it's a 5. But it does have a lot of flaws. Yes, it has so many flaws. The thing 2015 would have flying cars, like bunch of shitty movie sequels, which I mean they kind of aren't wrong because that's kind of stuff we're getting current day. I mean, like a lot of sequels to movies, let's just be honest, that don't need to have a lot of sequels. They could cut it off like 3, make it a trilogy or something, because they make too many movies that are not original anymore. But that's not the point of this video. If you guys want a separate video on movies I think that aren't that original, I can make a whole video on that because I got a bunch in my opinion. But Back to the Future Part 2, Michael J. Fox, Christopher Lloyd, again they're back at it with amazing acting, along with a bunch of other people that do amazing in this movie. I still enjoy the first one over the second, story-wise and enjoyability. But story-wise and enjoyability for the second, man, I remember not being the biggest fan of the second one when I was younger. I remember loving the first one, but being a fan of the second and third one was not for me when I was younger. But just Back to the Future 2 now, I just can't help but really enjoy it. It's super fun, and I do think that this one gets a lot of hate towards it. From what I hear, people aren't a fan of it because of the 2015, how it's not so realistic and it don't hold up, and that's why people aren't a fan of it from what I've heard. And to me, a movie don't have to hold up, like, as long as I can still enjoy it, don't have to hold up to perfect standards, and it could be super cheesy and get things wrong, because a lot of movies have flaws, and to me, that's just a flaw because it's a movie. Of course, no movie is really going to predict the future in my personal opinion, so I don't take that against the film, and I can't help but really just enjoy this movie. I have a great time watching it, and I will be watching part 3 while this video uploads. I will be starting it. By the time this video is out and you guys are watching this, I'll be halfway through the third one probably. So yeah, that's my short little take on Back to the Future Part 2. After my Part 3, I will probably be recording an entire ranking of them, which is probably going to be a simple ranking, because it'll probably just go 1, 2, 3 for all I know, but I will be talking about the films. But who knows, maybe I'll like 3 a lot too, more than 2. But yeah, that's my short little take like I said, so I guess let's roll that outro.